That just came about by being told by my agent that there was an opening on the Smothers Brothers. So I think it was their second season. They put me in a room with a writer, Sam Bobrick, and somehow at that time and to this day, I don't like typing or writing now on a computer. I do it, but I don't like it. I used to write longhand a lot and have somebody else type. And when Sam Bobrick I saw liked to type, I said, "Oh, this is perfect." So we hit it off. So I would walk and he would sit at the typewriter, and we seemed to be on the same wavelength as far as comedy was concerned. So we wrote a lot of things that we both, liked and participated in. And so we didn't plan to write together, but once we had that, suddenly we got an offer to go somewhere else. We were supposed to come back to Smothers for the third year, but we got a really good offer to go to New York. And of course, the minute I heard New York, even though I didn't have the apartment anymore, I liked the idea. It was the Kraft Music Hall, which had a lot of prestige then, and we were going to be the head writers for a lot more money. So we had to sort of beg out of the other show. I had to speak to Tommy, and he was good enough to let us go. And on the third year, that's when everything fell apart with Smothers. The room itself, you mean the overall room,
Yeah.
would have been Ilson and Chambers who would have gotten us all together. But there wasn't that feeling of the room as it is now, I think. Well, now I don't know because I'm not doing it. But as I saw it evolve, it was more like you were in your room, we were assigned, or we came up with an idea, wrote that sketch, wrote another one. And then if there was polishing to do, they'd bring it to us, or we'd give it to them, to the other room,
So you could go off in your own offices and work
Yeah,
together like
yeah,
you and
very much
Sam?
so. Yeah.
How about the Smothers brothers themselves? Were they writing at all or supervising any of that?
They would, I don't think yeah, well, Tommy more than, Dickie didn't seem to do much of that. He just pretty much did what Tommy brought to him. And maybe he did something that I didn't see. But Tommy was the one who was much more involved. He would be, whatever, if we had a reading, Tommy would be there and comment. And yeah, he liked, as you know, liked to do political things. And so did we at the time. It was fun. I wish I could remember. I'm sure I have copies of those shows somewhere in one of my boxes. I know I do. But I don't remember the specifics of what we wrote. But we did write a lot of anti-President Johnson stuff. And Tommy was willing to push the envelope a lot. And then, eventually he pushed it completely. The following year, he pushed it off.